Hi, I'm Bridget, founder of Biddy Tarot, the place to be if you're an aspiring tarot reader and you want to read tarot with confidence. And this is a special Ask Bridget video post where I answer your questions about the tarot. Today's question comes from Neha, and Neha asks, how can we make sure that intuition drives the reading and not wishful thinking? Oh boy. I think this is something that comes up for so many tarot readers, particularly when we're reading tarot for ourselves. You know, how easy is it to go into a tarot reading and think, oh, I really want this outcome. Oh, look, I might have got the devil, but I'm sure that means something else. I'm sure of it. We've got to be really careful when we're reading tarot for ourselves that we're remaining as objective as possible and that we are connecting in with our intuition. And as Neha, you say, that we're not just using wishful thinking and trying to see what we want to see in the tarot cards. So Neha, here's my tips and advice for, I guess, connecting in more with your intuition instead of getting into that pattern of just wishful thinking. So the first thing to do is, before you even start, shuffling your cards or asking a question, is set an intention. Set that intention with yourself that you are going to tune into your higher self and you are open to receive any message at all in order to help you along your path. And you might even say, all right, ego, thank you so much, but for now I'm going to pop you to the side and we're going to allow, intuitive self to come through. So really set that intention at the start of a reading that you're going to allow the intuitive messages to flow. The next thing that's really helpful is to meditate and really tune into your intuition. So, you should be meditating, or at least just having a couple of deep breaths, cleansing deep breaths before every tarot reading. But it's particularly important for your own tarot readings. So just, take that moment to sit and tune in, bring your energy inwards and just clear out the space so that you are open to receive. And in fact, when you're doing your tarot reading and you're seeing some things coming up, you're like, is that my intuition? Am I seeing what I'm meant to see, or am I seeing what I want to see here? Then just take a little moment to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths and go, right, what is it? Let's just tune in here. So that's really important. Make sure you're meditating and tuning in. Just, it doesn't have to be like formal meditating, but just cleansing that space within. Another thing, this is probably a little bit more rationally based, but just ask yourself, if you're really doubtful, am I seeing the right message in this card? Just ask yourself, is there a different perspective to this card? So let's say maybe you're seeing like the Nine of Swords and you're thinking, oh, surely that's okay because it's right near the end of a cycle, everything's going to be just fine. Well, if that feels like, is it my intuition or am I wishfully thinking right now? Then just ask yourself, well, is there a different way of looking at this card that might actually, make me see it in a different way? You might think, no, you know what, this feels just right, so stick with it. But just asking yourself that question will just check in to see if you are, intuitively convinced about that message. And then the other thing that I really recommend is just sit with that reading for a few days. You might take down some of your observations, your notes, whilst you're doing the reading, but just sit with it. You'll find that different messages come up for you over that period of time. And in fact, what you can also do during that time to make sure that it is your intuition talking is use the other ways that you connect with your intuition. Now, for some people, that might be talking with their angels or their spirit guides. It might be meditating for longer periods of time. It might be simply taking a walk in nature and seeing what comes into your mind. So allow that space after the tarot reading also to check in, right, is this really the message that I'm meant to know, or have I been, again, wishfully thinking and looking for what I want to see in the tarot cards? So Neha, I hope that's been really helpful. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed today's tarot topic, then I suggest you head on over to biddytarot.com. You can also sign up for my free tarot tutorial series and get my weekly newsletter to help you read tarot with confidence. Now, if you love this video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember that you can transform your life and others, so go out there, read the tarot and be amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.